Labour is poised to face an intense pushback from its radical Corbynite faction, as a small group prepares to rebuild against Sir Keir Starmer, a political expert told Express. Sir Keir is hoping to shift the Labour Party into a new gear as he prepares to draw up a manifesto and shed the outfit of its radical left-wing image assumed under former leader Jeremy Corbyn. Last week, he whipped MPs to support Prime Minister Boris Johnson's Brexit deal, a move which many of Mr. Corbyn's allies, Corbynites, opposed vehemently. Their opposition to the new leader was already clear after Sir Keir suspended Mr. Corbyn from the party in October, only to reinstate his membership but refuse to restore him to the whip. There is talk of a small group of Corbynite, socialist-leaning MPs, mostly backbenchers, who are seeking to make Sir Keir's job as difficult as possible. This was partially exposed after 37 Labour MPs either abstained or voted against the government's Brexit deal in defiance of the wishes of their own leader. Among those who rebelled included a number of prominent Corbynite MPs, Diane Abbott, Clive Lewis, Rebecca Long-Bailey, John McDonnell, Richard Bergen and Mr. Corbyn himself. This will be something that continues into the future, Stephen Fielding, professor of political history at the University of Nottingham, told Express.co.uk, as a small group push against what they view as Sir Keir's watering down the party's traditional place in politics, and hope to rebuild and regroup to their former standing. Talking about the Labour MPs who feel Sir Keir hasn't gone far enough in his position as opposition leader, Professor Fielding said, "There's certainly a small number of Labour MPs who will never think he's going far enough, and never will. Certain individuals like Richard Bergen, and organisations like Momentum are always going to criticise him for not doing enough because they always measure him against what Jeremy would have done. But they can be discounted, they're not really serious. Within the internal politics of the Labour Party, they're obviously playing for a certain position, and are hoping for at some point they'll be able to rebuild. But just now, they're simply harping, they're not serious figures, at least not yet." Within hours of the Brexit deal being announced, 3 Labour MPs resigned as junior frontbenchers. Tanya Antoniazzi, the MP for Gower, Helen Hayes, the Dulwich and West Norwood MP, and Florence Eshalomi, the MP for Vauxhall, resigned from their posts. In a statement on her website, Ms. Hayes, who was a shadow Cabinet Office minister, said, "This is a bad deal which will make our country poorer. It will cost jobs, undermine our security, weaken our standing in the world, risk workers' rights and environmental protections, and limit opportunities for our children and grandchildren."